You open their message again. The words sit there, sharp, dismissive, unanswered. You don't reply, but your finger hovers. You refresh their profile, expecting something to shift. It doesn't. The screen stays cold. You tell yourself you're past it, that their disrespect doesn't touch you. Yet the loop runs. You check. You wait. You explain in your head, drafting responses that never send. Each click, each glance is a silent plea for control that never comes. Why do you still seek their acknowledgement when it only tightens the knot? Their words don't define you, your reaction does. You think holding on proves strength. What if it's just another chain? Every time you check, you hand them the weight you carry. Every unsent message is a step deeper into loss, not closure. Their disrespect doesn't break you. It exposes what you haven't released. Each reaction carves a deeper mark not on them, but on you. The pain isn't in their words. It's in the reflex you repeat, the one you think protects you. It doesn't. It erodes, quietly, invisibly. You don't see it, but you feel it. A gray streak behind the chest. A numbness that grows each time you let their disregard pull you back. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Their disrespect is a gust. You are not a leaf. You don't have to move. Their words pass. Your choice to detach remains. Let the noise fade. It's not yours to hold. When was the last time you reacted and felt free? You tell yourself you're in command, that one more check, one more thought will settle the score. But the score is yours alone. Their disrespect is their burden. Why do you carry it? Look at the reflex. See the loop. It's not their words trapping you. It's your response. Disrespect doesn't demand your reaction. It demands your stillness. The weight isn't theirs to lift. It's yours to drop. You don't need their respect to stand. You need your own. You think their disrespect demands a response. You feel the pull to prove them wrong, to reclaim your ground. It seems logical. If you speak, if you act, you'll restore what they took. That's what strength looks like, isn't it? You draft the message in your head. You rehearse the words that will set it right. Each thought feels like control. Each plan feels like power. But pause. Look closer. What happens when you respond? The knot tightens. Their words grow heavier. Your reaction doesn't free you. It binds you. Their disrespect is a trap you step into every time you think you're fighting it. What if strength isn't in the response? What if it's in the silence? You assume you owe them an answer. You don't. You assume their disregard defines you. It doesn't. Why do you let their chaos steer your mind? Detach. Let their words fall. They're not yours to carry. Lesson 1. Explaining to counter disrespect. Their words land. Sharp. Dismissive. You feel the sting. The urge resisto explain, to clarify, to make them see your worth. You type a response in your mind, crafting sentences that will shift their view. It feels right. It feels necessary. If you don't speak, they win. If you don't correct them, their disrespect defines you, doesn't it? Look at the reflex. You've done this before. Each explanation, each attempt to set the record straight pulls you deeper. You think you're defending your ground. You're not. You're handing them the reins. Every word you offer is a plea for their approval, a silent admission that their judgment matters. It doesn't. The cost is quiet, but heavy. Each time you explain, you tighten the knot of regret. You lose time, clarity, presence. The more you justify, the less you hold. Their disrespect doesn't erode you, these loops do. You tell yourself it's about justice, about truth. It's not. It's about control you never had. Their words are their burden. Why do you carry them? Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Their disrespect is an event. Your explanation is a choice. Choose to detach. Stop the draft in your head. Let their words sit unanswered. Don't touch the keyboard. Don't rehearse the comeback. The reflex to explain is a trap. It promises resolution, but delivers chaos. Instead, pause. Breathe through the urge. Let the silence hold you. It's not surrender. It's command. You don't need their understanding to stand. You need your own. No explanation owes them your ground. The reflex to explain is a shadow of doubt. It whispers that you're not enough without their nod. But their disrespect is noise, not truth. You don't need to counter it. You need to release it. The next time their words cut, don't reach for words of your own. Reach for stillness. Let the urge pass. It will. You're not here to convince them. You're here to hold your line. What's left when you don't explain? Clarity, strength, a mind that answers to you. The loop of explaining isn't new. You've run it before after a slight, a dismissal, a cold glance. Each time you thought words would fix it. They didn't. They only fed the cycle. Break it now. Their disrespect is a test, not of your worth, but of your discipline. Don't engage. Let their words dissolve. Your silence is heavier than any response. No explanation owes them your ground, but the weight of their words lingers. It's not just about explaining, it's about what you hold on to. Their disrespect feels like a signal, a call to prove something. Lesson 2. Clinging to their approval. Their disrespect hits like a blade. You don't respond, but you don't let go. You hold their words, turning them over in your mind. You imagine their approval, their nod, their sudden respect. It's a quiet hope. It feels like a way out. If they see you, really see you, the pain will lift. So you linger. You keep their message open. You watch their actions, searching for a sign they've changed. Each glance at their silence is a thread you tie tighter. You think you're waiting for them. You're not. You're waiting for yourself to feel enough. The cost is heavier than it seems. Every moment you cling steals your presence. You lose the ground beneath you. The more you seek their approval, the deeper the emptiness grows. It's not their respect you're chasing, it's a version of yourself you think they stole. Their disregard isn't the wound. Your attachment is. Seneca said, "Their disrespect is a current. You are not driftwood. You don't have to follow it. You can stand still. Let their silence be theirs. Don't check their words again. Don't wait for their shift." The reflex to cling is a liet promises peace but delivers loss. Instead, unhook, feel the urge, and let it pass. It's not about them. It's about you. Your worth doesn't hang on their gaze. Detach. Let their approval fade like smoke. You don't need it to breathe. Detachment is a form of respect. The need for their approval is a ghost. It haunts you, whispering that you're incomplete without it. But their disrespect is not your mirror. You don't need their light to see yourself. The next time their words echo, don't chase the sound. Sit with it. Let the silence settle. You're not here to win their respect. You're here to keep your own. Their disregard feels like a void, but it's not yours to fill. You've held on before, hoping they'd turn back. They didn't. The weight you carry isn't their fault. It's your grip. Release it. Their approval is a shadow you don't need to chase. Stand still. Your strength is in the quiet, not in their eyes. Detachment is a form of respect. The urge to cling pulls hard, but it's not the only reflex that binds you. Their disrespect sparks another loophole that traps you in your own thoughts. Lesson 3. Overthinking their intentions. Their words echo. A cold remark, a slight, a glance that cuts. You don't respond, but your mind doesn't stop. You replay their tone, their pause, their choice of phrase. Why did they say it? What did they mean? You build scenarios, each one sharper than the last. You think you're solving it, finding the truth behind their disrespect. You're not. You're sinking. Each thought is a weight, pulling you deeper into a loop of anxiety. You tell yourself you're in control, that you'll crack the code of their intent. But the code doesn't exist. Their disrespect is their chaos, not your puzzle. The cost is silent. Every replay steals your clarity. Every what if feeds numbness. You lose the moment, the breath, the ground you stand on. The more you overthink, the less you see. Their words don't hold the answer. Your obsession does. Epictetus said, "You become what you give your attention to." Their disrespect is a shadow. Why do you stare at it? You don't need to understand their mind to free your own. Don't rewind their words. Don't search for hidden meanings. The reflex to overthink is a trap. It promises insight, but delivers isolation. Instead, Pennsylvania, USA. Let the thought come and go. You don't need to chase it. Observe it. Their intentions are not your burden. Witness the urge to dissect, then release it. Your mind is not their stage. The void is where it clears. You've run this loop before. Their silence, their jab, their indifference, it sparks the same spiral. You thought you'd find peace by understanding them. You didn't. You found regret. The next time their words replay, don't lean in. Step back. Let the noise fade. You're not here to decode their disrespect. You're here to guard your stillness. Their disrespect is a spark, but your thoughts fan the flame. I need to know why. Stoic. You need to see yourself. The loop of overthinking is a fire you don't have to feed. Breathe through it. The clarity you seek isn't in their mind. It's in yours. Lesson 4. Reacting to prove worth. Their disrespect lands. A word, a look, a dismissal. It stings. The urge suggesto fire back. To show them you're not invisible. You want to speak, to act, to make them see your strength. It feels like justice. If you don't react, they've won. Haven't they? You think a sharp reply will reset the balance. You think standing your ground means standing louder. Look at the reflex. It's not new. You've answered their slights before. With words, with gestures, with defiance, each time you thought you'd reclaim your worth. You didn't. You gave them more. The cost is clear. Every reaction fuels their chaos. It doesn't lift you, binds you. The more you fight their disrespect, the deeper you sink into their frame. Your anger, your retort, your proof, it's all a leash. Their words don't wound you. Your need to wreak does. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed." Their disrespect is their choice. Your reaction is yours. Why choose their game? Don't answer their jab. Don't match their tone. The reflex to prove your worth is elite. It promises power, but delivers loss. Instead, hold the line. Feel the heat of their words, and let it pass. Silence is your edge. You don't need to prove what's already yours. Detach. Their disrespect is a test of their mind, not your value. You don't have to react. The urge to react is a spark you don't need to fan. You've burned before, answering their slights with your own fire. It didn't free you. It trapped you. The next time their disrespect calls, don't answer. Step back. Let their words fall. Your worth doesn't need their echo. Breathe through the impulse. You're not here to win their game. You're here to keep your own. Disrespect is a mirror, but not of you. It reflects their chaos, not your truth. You don't need to fight to be seen. Lesson 5. Checking their actions post-disrespect. Their disrespect settles, a cold weight. You don't respond, but you don't walk away. You check their profile, their words, their silence. You scroll, searching for a shift, a sign they've softened. It feels like vigilance. If you know what they're doing, you're in control, aren't you? You tell yourself it's just a glance, just a moment. But each refresh pulls you back. You're not watching them. You're watching yourself unravel. The reflex to check is a thread you keep pulling, thinking it leads to clarity. It doesn't. It leads to numbness. The cost is heavier than you see. Every glance feeds the loop. Every check steals your presence. You lose the quiet, the ground, the breath. Their actions don't hold your worth. Your need to know does. The more you check, the more you lose. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Their disrespect is real. Your endless watching is the suffering. Why do you give them your eyes? Don't open the app. Don't touch the screen. The reflex to check is a trap. It promises answers, but delivers isolation. Instead, Wisconsin THD raw. Feel the urge to look and let it fade. Turn off the pull. Their actions are not your truth. Release the need to know. Your power is in what you don't chase. Not checking is power too. You've checked before. After every slight, every silence. You thought it would settle the ache. It didn't. It deepened the loss. The next time their disrespect tempts you to look, don't breathe through the impulse. You're not here to track their chaos. You're here to hold your stillness. Let their actions drift. Your gaze is yours to keep. Their disrespect is a signal you don't need to follow. But some reflexes run deeper, hiding in the need to please. Lesson 6. Pleasing to avoid disrespect. Their disrespect stings a quiet cut. You don't lash out, but you adjust. You soften your words, shift your tone, offer more than you owe. You think pleasing them will stop the next slight. It feels like strategy. If you're kinder, more agreeable, they'll respect you, won't they? Look at the reflex. You've done this before, smiling through their dismissal, bending to their mood. Each gesture feels like a shield against their disregard. It's not. It's a weight you add to your own chest. Every time you please, you trade your ground for their approval. The cost is silent, but deep. Pleasing doesn't stop their disrespect, it invites it. You lose your edge, your clarity, your self-command. The more you bend, the more you feel invisible. Their judgment isn't the wound. Your need to avoid it is, Epictetus said. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish. Their disrespect is their flaw. Why do you reshape yourself to dodge it? Don't adjust for their gaze. Don't soften your truth. The reflex to please is a let, promises safety, but delivers shame. Instead, hold the line. Feel the urge to bend and let it pass. Say less. Stand as you are. Their respect is not your measure. Detach from their nod. Your worth doesn't need their agreement. You don't owe anything. You've pleased before. After every cold word, every slight, you thought it would build a bridge. It didn't. It built a cage. The next time their disrespect tempts you to shift, don't breathe through the impulse. You're not here to win their favor. You're here to keep your own. Let their judgment fall. Your strength is in what you don't give. Their disrespect is a storm. You don't have to sail into it. I can make them see me. Stoic. You only need to see yourself. The urge to please is a wave you can let pass. Witness it. The clarity you seek isn't in their approval, it's in your stillness. Lesson 7. Suppressing pain from disrespect. Their disrespect lands. A word, a silence, a look. It cuts. You don't flinch. You don't speak. You push it down. Deep. You tell yourself it doesn't matter. Their words don't touch you. You're above it. Stronger. But the pain lingers. It's there. A quiet ache. Buried under your calm. You suppress it. Thinking you've won. You haven't. You've only hidden it. Each time you swallow their disregard, you don't erase it. You store it. A weight you carry. Unseen. Growing heavier. With every slight you pretend to ignore. It builds. Silently. The cost isn't loud, but it's real. Numbness creeps in. You lose the ability to feel, to see, to stand clear. Suppressing doesn't free you, it traps you. The pain doesn't vanish. It festers. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it's endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining." But enduring isn't hiding, it's facing. Their disrespect isn't the wound. Your refusal to witness it is. Don't bury the ache. Don't pretend it's gone. The reflex to suppress is a liat, promises strength, but delivers isolation. Instead, sit with it. Feel the sting, and let it be. Breathe through the weight. You don't need to erase it. You need to see it. Their words don't define you. Your choice to face them does. Release the need to hide. Your strength is in the quiet, not the mask. Pain doesn't mean truth. You've suppressed before. After every jab, every dismissal, you thought it made you unbreakable. It didn't. It made you invisible, even to yourself. The next time their disrespect burns, don't push it down. Observe it. Let it pass without a fight. You're not here to deny your pain. You're here to move through it. Stand still. The ache is not your enemy. Your silence is not your shield. Their disrespect is a signal, not a sentence. You don't have to bury it or chase it. Lesson 8. Chasing their respect. Their disrespect bites. A cold word. A turned back. A silence that stings. You don't lash out, but you pursue. You adjust your actions, sharpen your words, try harder to prove your worth. You think if you shine brighter, they'll see you. Their respect will return. It feels like purpose. If you chase it, you'll reclaim what they took, won't you? Look at the reflex. You've run this path before working to impress, to shift their gaze. Each step feels like progress. It's not, it's a loop. Every effort to win their respect pulls you further from your own. The cost is steep. Chasing steals your inner weight. You trade your clarity for their nod, your presence for their approval. The more you pursue, the deeper the emptiness grows. Their respect isn't the prize. Your pursuit is the loss. Seneca wrote, "Why do you run after what you cannot hold? Their disrespect is their burden. Why do you make it yours? You don't need their crown to stand. Don't shift for their eyes. Don't polish your words for their ears. The reflex to chase is a liette, promises victory but delivers regret. Instead, Wisconsin THD raw. Feel the urge to prove and let it fade. Say less. Their respect is not your anchor. Detach. Your ground is yours to hold, not theirs to give. Let go isn't weakness. You've chased before, after every slight, every dismissal. You thought their respect would fill the void. It didn't. It widened it. The next time their disrespect tempts you to run, don't. Breathe through the pull. You're not here to earn their gaze. You're here to keep your own. Release their hold. Your strength is in what you don't seek. Their disrespect is a shadow you don't need to follow. But some reflexes grip tighter, holding you to words you should release. Lesson 9. Holding on to their words. Their disrespect lands. A phrase, a tone, a silence. It cuts deep. You don't reply, but you don't let go. You carry their words, replaying them in the quiet. You hold them like evidence, proof of your pain. You think keeping them close will help you understand, will give you closure. It feels like control. If you hold on, you'll find the answer, won't you? Look at the reflex. You've clutched their words before after a jab, a dismissal, a cold glance. Each replay feels like a step toward truth. It's not. It's a chain. Every time you grip their disrespect, you tighten the knot of loss. The cost is heavy. Holding their words steals your breath. It clouds your mind, your ground, your stillness. The more you carry, the less you see. Their disrespect isn't the wound. Your refusal to release is. Epictetus wrote, "What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears. Their words are a moment. Why do you make them your world? Don't reread their message. Don't let their tone echo. The reflex to hold on is a let, promises clarity, but delivers numbness. Instead, let go. Feel the weight of their words and drop it. Breathe through the urge to cling. Their disrespect is not your story. Detach. Your mind is not their archive. Silence isn't surrender. You've held on before. After every slight, every sting, you thought their words would reveal something. They didn't. They buried you. The next time their disrespect lingers, don't keep it. Observe it. Let it pass like a shadow. You're not here to preserve their chaos. You're here to guard your quiet. Release the echo. Your strength is in what you don't carry. Disrespect is a weight you don't need to lift. Their words are a fleeting noise, not your truth. You don't have to hold them to stand firm. Lesson 10. Fearing further disrespect. Their disrespect strikes. A word, a gesture, a silence. It burns. You don't react, but you brace. You tense, waiting for the next slight, the next cut. You think preparing for it will shield you. It feels like strength. If you expect their disregard, it won't hurt as much. Will it? Look at the reflex. You've done this before scanning their tone, their eyes, their pause. Each moment you anticipate, you build a wall against their next move. It's not protection, it's a cage. Every time you fear their disrespect, you lock yourself in. The cost is quiet but real. Fear steals your presence. It clouds your mind, your breath, your ground. The more you brace, the deeper the anxiety grows. Their disrespect isn't the threat. Your expectation is. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your own judgment." Their words are fleeting. Why do you give them permanence? You don't need to fear what's not yours. Don't scan for their next slight. Don't tense for their words. The reflex to fear is a that promises safety, but delivers isolation. Instead, stay still. Feel the urge to brace and let it pass. Breathe through the anticipation. Their disrespect is not your future. Observe it. Their actions don't own you. Detach. Your strength is in the moment, not the shadow of what might come. Stillness is enough. You feared before. After every jab, every silence, you thought expecting the worst would arm you. It didn't. It drained you. The next time their disrespect looms, don't brace. Witness it. Let the fear dissolve. You're not here to predict their chaos. You're here to hold your quiet. Release the weight of what's not yet here. Your power is in what you don't dread. Their disrespect is a stone thrown. You don't have to catch it. It falls, heavy, but not yours. Your hand stays still. The urge to grasp, to hold, to make it mean something, it fades. Stillness catches nothing but your breath. You've seen the reflex, each one a trap, each one a weight. Their disrespect doesn't bind you. Your reactions do. Explaining gave them your voice. Clinging gave them your gaze. Chasing gave them your ground. But you saw it. You stopped. You didn't respond. Didn't check. Didn't bend. The silence you held wasn't empty. It was power. Now, the question lingers not what they'll do next, but what you'll let go. Their words are noise, not truth. You don't need to counter them. You need to release them. The reflex to seek their approval is a ghost. It haunts you, even now. You've stopped explaining, stopped chasing, stopped reacting, but their disrespect still pulls. You don't act, but you wonder. Will they see you differently? Will their silence soften? You tell yourself, it's just a thought, a fleeting hope. It's not. It's a weight. Each time you let their judgment linger, you give it space in your mind. You think it's harmless. It's not. It's a quiet theft of your clarity. Their respect isn't your anchor. Your detachment is. You've broken loops before. You've let their words fall. But this reflects hoping for their notice subtler. It hides in the pause. In the glance you don't admit. It whispers that their approval will close the wound. It won't. It deepens it. Seneca wrote, "You must withdraw from what you cannot change." Their disrespect is their chaos. Why do you still lean toward it? The hope for their approval is a whisper, not a shout. It doesn't drive you to act, but it holds you still. You don't chase their respect anymore, but you wait. You let their disrespect sit, a quiet question in your mind. Will they change? Will they see you? It feels like patience. It's not. It's a tether. Every moment you give to their judgment, you lose a piece of your presence. Their words don't shape you. Your choice to hold them does. You've learned to detach from their chaos, to release their slights. Now release this hope. Their respect is not your ground. You've shed the weight of their words, step by step. Explaining, chasing, holding one, each reflex exposed, each one released. Their disrespect doesn't pull you as it did. You've learned to stand still, to let their chaos pass. But the ghost of their approval still lingers. It's quieter now, a faint pull. You don't act on it, but you feel it. A hope that their silence will break, that their disregard will turn. It feels like a small thing, a thought you can ignore. It's not. It's a crack in your ground. Every moment you let their judgment hover, you give it space to grow. You don't need their nod to be whole, you need your own silence. The reflex to wait for their respect is a faint echo. It doesn't drive you to act, but it holds you in place. You don't chase their approval, yet you linger. Their silence sits in your mind, a question unanswered. Will they see you? Will their disrespect soften? It feels like a harmless thought. It's not. It's a weight. Every moment you let their judgment drift through you, you lose a piece of your stillness. Their words don't shape you. Your choice to hold them does. You've learned to detach from their chaos, to release their slights. Now release this hope. Their respect is not your ground. You've carved through the reflex each one, a weight you've dropped. Their disrespect doesn't chain you. You've learned to pause, to detach, to let their words pass like wind. But the hope for their respect lingers. A quiet pull. You don't act on it, but it's there. A thought that their silence might break, that their disregard might turn. It feels like a small crack, a fleeting wish. It's not. It's a theft of your presence. Every moment you give to their judgment, you lose a piece of your quiet. Their respect isn't your foundation, your stillness is. 90% of conflicts spiral from reactions you didn't need to give. Their disrespect is a spark. You don't have to let it burn. You've seen the reflex explaining, clinging, fearing. Each one, a choice you made, thinking it would save you. It didn't. It stole your ground. Now you know. Their words are noise, not truth. You don't need to chase them. You don't need to hold them. You need to release them. The work isn't in their respect. It's in your stillness. The phone screen fades to black. The room holds its breath. No sound, no movement, just you. Their words, their silence, their disrespect. They don't echo here. You didn't respond. You didn't check. You didn't chase. The urge came, sharp, familiar, but you let it pass. The weight you carried. The knot of their judgment, it's lighter now. Not gone, but quieter. You sit, still, in the space you've carved. Their chaos didn't pull you. You held your ground. What remains? When you don't react. Their disrespect is a shadow, not your truth. You don't need to fight it. You don't need to hold it. You need only this moment, this breath, this quiet. The work isn't in their approval. It's in your presence. You're here. Not for them, for you. Stillness is where you begin again.